I'm gonna be up all night with this thing, I bet. Good evening, my friend. I hope you guys are doing really well this evening. I have Central Waters Coffee Stout. Let me see here. It's the Brewhouse Coffee Stout from Central Waters. They are up in Amherst, Wisconsin. I know you've heard of them. They make some really nice dark beers that we've had before. Some of their bourbon barrel-aged stuff is really good. But yeah, this one is a seasonal offering, the Brewhouse Coffee Stout. And it is what it says. It is a coffee stout. Now, I remember this one came out at least 4 or 5 years ago when I first started seeing it, and you can only get it in 22-ounce bombers. But this year, I see they have it in these handy little 12-ounce cans. So I'm looking forward to trying this evening. Let me walk around the label here. As you can see, the Brewhouse Coffee Stout looks like that. And then on the side here, it says, a coffee lover's delight. A wonderful stout infused with coffee that is specially roasted for us by Emmy J's in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Brewed and canned in Amherst, Wisconsin. And then there's a government warning across the other side. We don't need to get into that. Yeah. So there we are. Let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, so good. And we'll pour this guy out. Yep. Very deep amber and brown undertones. And nice little 1/4 inch of bubbles on top there, as you can see. As we hold it up to the light, very dark brown. There's some sediment hanging around in here. Yeah, not much to report on this one. Heavy dark brown, amber. Looks like a porter or a stout. We'll get to the nose. As you can see, that head's already starting to dissipate on this thing. You can roll it around the glass. Leaves a little bit of lacing running down. Coffee and chocolate. Yeah. You get a little bit of a roasted malt in there too. But really, it's a coffee stout. Let's drink it. It is a very good coffee stout. This is one of the first Central Waters I hooked onto a few years ago when they started coming around down the area and shipping it to La Crosse. And this was the first one that I thought was really, really good. I guess if it was the first one I had and it was really good, then, all those things kind of point toward the same thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. What I do know is that I like this beer, and I've liked it ever since I've seen it the first time I had it, and it's the first Central Waters beer that I had. Swear I haven't been drinking before I started this. That may be my problem. In any case, this is a very good coffee stout, and it's really fun as it warms too, because the flavors tend to get a little more rich, and there's a little bit of sweetness, and you get maybe a little bit of caramel or a little bit of vanilla on the back of this too as it warms up. But very enjoyable beer. Yeah, that's all I can say, man. If you haven't had this year's offering in the can, go for it. You're a coffee stout guy. You should drink this. Have a great evening, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I know I'm going to see you in about a week or so. So stay frosty, buddy. Cheers. If you hold this thing up to the light, there's not a lot getting through. It's a really dark brown. As I get in closer here, it's a little bit cloudy. I know you can't see this because I'm getting back into my lighting here and you can see a lot of my armpit.